What's going on, everybody? We're training an athlete, Mr. Braylon Williams. He is a guard for the Ocean Springs Greyhounds ninth grade basketball team. The main focus of his training that we have him doing is his ability to change directions and just be a more explosive athlete. Here we have him doing a lot of lateral quickness and change of direction drills and sinking his hips to be fast in and out of his breaks, which will carry over to the basketball court. And yes, this video is sped up just so we can make it under 3 minutes. But you might say, why is a basketball player doing football drills? Look, in some way or fashion, in a practical sense, you can see these drills carrying over to basketball, especially the defensive side. Anybody who's played football and basketball knows if you're playing man-to-man coverage on somebody in football, it's the same thing as full court press, and there's a carryover. Elite guards and elite defenders got to be able to flip their hips and stay in front of their man, which is what those drills are for. Now you'll see his plyometric circuit. We did some skips for height, and we also did some bounds for distance, just to get used to creating that quick ground contact time so it can be explosive. Now, after that, we moved to the weight room. He's doing some max effort jumps with some kettlebells at the side. Each kettlebell was about 20 pounds. Then we went over to our vert stick, whatever, and he did a couple sets of just jumping as high as he can and getting as high as he can and slapping. Now here, before the squat police show up, the goal of this was not to lift as much weight as possible. I wanted to get him lifting a moderately heavy weight for his strength level and being quick out of his jump angle specific to basketball. Probably in the summer, we'll address some overall strength work, but that's all that was for. I wanted him to bend his knees to that angle like he was going to jump and move the weight fast. Then we did some single leg squats to build up his single leg strength. Now this was towards the end of the workout, put him through a calf raise circuit because as anyone who's ever jumped knows, the calves are very important. Did about 25 seated calf raises, and he did 25 standing calf raises, did 2 sets of that with 2 feet. And then we went for a single leg circuit where now he's doing single leg seated calf raises and single leg standing calf raises. Again, because his strength level is not that high, we kept the weight low. And then now was the fun part of the workout, his favorite part. We put the rim down low, and I was basically explaining to him how to dunk because he doesn't know how to because he can't. So we lowered the rim, gave him an 8-pound med ball, gave him some bits of information that hopefully helped his dunking. Then once he transitioned to a regular basketball, he said he felt like he was flying. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, like, follow, and leave a comment down below. Appreciate it. Peace.